Many thanks for joining us again on the newsroom. I'm Victoria Konde, and these are the headlines we're tracking at the moment. The federal government has put measures in place to revamp abandoned water projects across the country to ensure availability of potable water for citizens. Minister of State for Water Resources and Sanitation, Joseph Utsef, said this at the end of a two-day inspection of water projects in Osun State. The minister, who was accompanied by the Osun State Commissioner for Water Resources, Sunday Oroniyi, also said that the ongoing water projects would be completed. And the Minister of Works, David Umahi, says the federal government needs more than 16 trillion naira to complete inherited road projects nationwide. Umahi made the disclosure when he briefed newsmen on the achievements of the ministry under the renewed hope agenda of President Bola Tinubu on Thursday in Abuja. He said that the present administration inherited over 18,000 kilometers of ongoing road projects with a total of 2,064 contracts. And the Minister of State for Defense, Bello Muhammad Matawalle, has strongly condemned the brutal killing of the head of Gatawa district in Sabon Birni local government area of Sokoto State, Isabawa, describing it as heinous and unacceptable. He stated that the killing of Isabawa of the Gatawa district was a senseless and brutal act that would not be tolerated. Matawalle directed the Chief of Defense Staff to immediately launch a thorough investigation into the incident and ensure that the perpetrators are brought to justice. And the leadership of the Academic Staff Union of Universities, ASU, and the federal government will be meeting on Monday to address the demands of the university teachers and forestall impending strike. The union on Wednesday issued a 21-day strike notice to the government asking the President Bola Tinubu-led administration to address all unresolved matters obstructing the development of Nigerian universities. In a bid to stop the looming strike, the Minister of Education, Tahir Mamman, said government officials will be meeting with ASU leadership on Monday. And on business, Minister of Power Adebayo Adelabu has emphasized the reliability of grid connection as power source rather than captive power plants currently being used by bulk electricity consumers, noting that despite generating a record 5,155 megawatts, it is not being taken up. The minister, who spoke on Thursday at the board retreat of the Nigerian Electricity Liability Management Company in Lagos, lamented that the majority of bulk electricity users, particularly industries, are now off the grid due to a lack of trust and confidence in the system. And on the foreign scene, Cameroon's long-serving president, Paul Biya, has announced his intention to run for an 8th term in the 2025 presidential election. 91-year-old Biya is one of the world's oldest and longest-serving leaders, having held the presidency since 1982. In a controversial move, Biya recently postponed the country's parliamentary and municipal elections until 2026, citing security concerns in the Anglophone regions where a separatist conflict has been raging since 2016. And finally on sports, the federal government has announced an increase in the winning bonuses for Nigeria's Paralympic athletes participating in the upcoming 2024 Paralympic Games in Paris, scheduled for August 28 to September 8. According to a statement by the ministry's Director of Press, Kehinde Ajayi, the announcement was made by the Minister of Sports Development, John Enoh, during an interactive session with the para-athletes at the training camp in Germany. And these are the headlines making the rounds at this time. Join us again at top of the hour for more stories. I'm Victoria Konde. Bye for now.